Hello Libra, welcome to Tea and Tarot with Julie. Julie Poole here. Hello, welcome or welcome back. Thanks for being here. Get yourself a cup of tea. I got black coffee here, or glass of wine, or whatever you want. Get your feet up, get yourself comfy. We're looking at the general energy and then some money and career and then some loving connections for my Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and cross-watching. All right, my beautiful people, we're going to look at what Spirit want you to know, what you need to hear at this time. What would be helpful is set the intention now before the reading starts to say thank you for showing me what I need to hear at this time, and then the bits that resonate for you, that you need for you, will kind of stick in your mind. All right, quick announcement, there is a few days left, not long now, for the tickets for Orlando or London to come and see me and spend the day with me if you want to do that. Tickets are closing in the next few days, so just let you know, the link is below if you're interested, along with the links to my books and the cards that I use, not just my cards, but all the cards I use are linked below in the description box. Okay? Alrighty, let's bring the camera down then and let's have a look what is going on for my Libras. Okay. Oh, okay. Flexible. Well, Libras generally tend to be pretty flexible, but you're being encouraged to be flexible about something, which we'll find out more about as we go along. Okay. All right, clean it up. And not for you. Oh, something is just not for you. Okay. Because there's something better. All right, Treasure Island, there's something better wanting to come in for you. Okay, let's find out some more. Actually, I'm going to get you affirmation cards before we go to the tarot. So, it is now safe for me to love and be loved. All right, so for some of you, this not for you could be about a relationship that is over. And I am a powerful creator. I create easily that which I desire. Okay, these are mine from Hoping to Having, the original deck. This is the everyday spirit guide affirmation cards from Let Go and Flow. Okay, what else do you want to tell Libra? Change. Change. Make space for the new. Change is coming. Allow change to unfold. Okay, right, now one more and then we'll go to the tarot. Hold on to it. This is the desire. Okay, hold on to it. Not this person that is, or whatever this situation wasn't for you. Hold on to the dream, the goal, that there's something better. Okay, it says don't give up. This belongs to you. Manifestation at work. So I'm getting, before we even go to the tarot, quite a strong energy here that something or someone is moving out of your life because, or, okay, they're giving me another one. Sometimes, for some of you, something is moving out that you had and it's not for you anymore. And for others of you, you've gone for something like a new relationship or a job or a new way of eating or anything like that, but it wasn't the right one for you. So it didn't hit, it didn't click because there's something better. All right. Okay. Let's get the tarot and find out some more and then we'll pull it together. This is the Tarot of Dreams for Libra, please. My beautiful Librans. Thank you so much. They're saying one more shuffle. Okay. Queen of Coins. 10 of Cups. 8 of Wands. You see, you're moving on. There's something better for you. There's something coming in for you. Yeah, there you go. See, 2 cards of moving on. All right, now, 6 of Swords there as well. With the 6 of Wands, there's a victory. The King of Cups. The 9 of Cups. And the Knight of Coins. Yeah, there is something better for you. Something better for you. Ooh, okay, let's chat. All right, let me come and talk to you. Okay, so this flexible card is where I want to start. Now, for some of you, you might have been being a bit too flexible, compromising where it didn't quite feel right for you. All right, now just feel into that if that resonates. If it doesn't, that's okay. All right, just ask yourself the question. If this thing that I need to clean up that isn't for me, it's bothering me, then I need to look at perhaps I've been a bit too flexible. If this was a relationship, a friendship, a romance, whatever it was, that isn't for me anymore. Perhaps I've been letting them get away with murder for far too long. I've been too flexible. All right. And when you just look at that, there is a fine line, a balance, isn't there? I mean, that's why she's balancing upside down on that egg. There is a balance. And Libra, you're ever so good at finding that balance. But sometimes it just goes too far and we need to pull it back to regain our balance, to get your balance again, and then you're good to go. Now, the egg symbolizes the good stuff cracking open. Okay. So you perhaps have been a little bit too flexible, a little bit too accommodating in order to maintain the status quo, the balance, but it didn't quite work out that way. So we want to have a look at that. Okay, we need to look at that flexibility and say, was it actually right for me? It might have been right for them, but was it right for me? Let's bring it back, bring the balance back, because that egg will crack open. The treasure island is here. We're going to get that treasure, but something needs to be moved out and cleaned up first, because look, we've got the clean it up card. The stag is representing your mastery, your leadership, your inner voice. Okay, 21 is a 3, and 3s are about growth and expansion. So you're in your power to clean up. Might be an attitude, a behavior, to clean up negativity, to clean up a toxic relationship, whatever it is that you need to do, because it was not for you anymore. All right, it might have been for you in the past. It's not for you now. Okay, or it might be that you've gone for something, as I said, like a job or a relationship that just didn't click. It didn't fit. It just there's something better. That treasure island with the turtle there wanting to move in towards you. If I can get it to focus, thank you. See the face of the universe on the back of that, the lid of the treasure, right? The universe is saying, we've got your back. We're looking after you, right? We know what you want and we're going to make sure you get it, all right? Okay, I'm hearing their words. We know what you want and we're going to make sure you get it. Right now, if this was about love, we've got here, it is now safe for me to love and be loved. So okay, right, we'll get more information about this when we come on to the loving connections. But if you loved a job and it's gone, or you loved a person and they've gone, and we sort of say, love isn't safe because it hurt or whatever, that happens, doesn't it? Then we want to step into this energy of change, because this is with the change card, okay? That it is now safe for me to love and be loved. Make space for the new. Let me get it to focus. Change is coming. Allow change to unfold. So don't resist it. Just allow it, because you're in this creative energy. I am a powerful creator. I create easily that which I desire. So this creative energy is very strong with you at the moment. The force is with you very strongly right now. So I want you to hold on to it. Hold on to that force, that creative force. That's the bit that I want you to hold on to. Don't give up. Something belongs to you. Manifestation at work, okay? So whether it's the job, the home, the relationship, the health, whatever it is that you're in that creative mode of manifesting, it is coming, it is meant for you, and it will come. All right? So I want you to bring your attention into the Queen of Coins here. She is all about financial flow, financial security, but also emotional security. She's very grounded and practical and earthed. We don't want our dreams up there in the sky, airy fairy. We want to ground them down into reality. We want to have them in touchable, tangible reality. And you're going to achieve that. We've got the 6 of Wands. This is success, recognition, victory. This is happening. This is, I've won a battle here. Okay, but if I've been through a battle, then I need to clean up. If you think about a soldier coming back from battle, they're going to be filthy dirty and battered and torn and knackered and tired, right? The first thing they're going to do is probably have a shower, change their clothes and have a good sleep. That's the cleaning it up. All right, so what do you need to do to now restore yourself after you've won the victory of the battle? All right, and this battle might be that, you know, I've asked my partner for a divorce and it's been a long time coming because it's not for me anymore. And now it's agreed, it's in process, and now I can clean it up. And now I can focus on my happiness and my future happiness, 10 of Cups. Because whatever this is, it's not for me anymore, or it's not for me. I have myself aligned in my creative force with my 10 of Cups, my happy ever after, of whatever that means for me. So what does it mean for you, Libra, the 10 of Cups? Is it the happy family? Is it the happy health? Is it the happiness, period? Don't need anything after it, just to be happy. Because you've got the King of Cups underneath, which is all about that emotional flow and the emotional maturity. He's very calm. He doesn't necessarily wear his heart on his sleeve and gushing, you know, sweet nothings to everybody, but he values, he protects, he's a family man. He is all about, I'm looking after myself and what's important to me. So I'm cleaning up anything that is toxic, old, stale, done, dusted. I'm allowing what's not for me anymore to just move into the past because I'm ready to move forward. Right, this is my moving forward card, the 8 of Wands. This is the minor arcana equivalent to the Chariot, which is fast forward movement, breaks are off, success, victory. And so here we have some good news coming in. All right, now if that news is telling you you didn't get that job you went for, I want you to just say to yourself, well, it wasn't for me then. I've got my dream, I've got my goal, I'm not giving up on it, I'm holding on to it, and I'm just trusting and accepting that that wasn't for me and there's something better. Treasure Island. All right, there's my treasure wanting to come towards me and I'm ready to meet it. So this is me moving into my future, excited for my future. The 6 of Wands is leaving the past behind in a very decisive way. All right, Swords is mental energy, your thoughts, your beliefs. I am ready to move on, and I'm ready to step into my treasure. I'm ready to look at my Knight of Coins, which is my long-term security, stability, financial stability. Right, so you know, that job perhaps might have ended in 6 weeks, and so that's no good. I want something that's lasting. That's the Knight of Coins, that this is something that I can move into for the next year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, whatever it is I want. If this is a relationship, same thing. I want something that's stable and solid and lasting. So this is what my treasure is, something that's really secure. And it's also very calm. The 6 of Swords is always about moving through calm waters, not choppy all over the place, stormy waters. It's like I'm moving into better times, calmer times, smoother times. So I'm holding on to the dream, the wish, the goal, and I am trusting that it's coming, that that treasure is on its way, that I am aligned with it. I'm cleaning up whatever was the old stuff, that's done, and I'm moving into my new beginning. Okay, looks really good. I like this for you. Okay, do we need to clarify any of this? No, they're saying let's move on and focus on now money and career. If you are retired and not interested in the work part, the career part, just focus on the money side. Okay, so this would be to do with investments, property, income, but also jobs and career. Okay, and businesses and things like that. These are mine from hoping to having wealth and success. For my Librans, please. I welcome my desires changing. Look at that. You see the way that they're repeating. We've got the change card here. It's not for you anymore. And now this is confirming. Let me bring it up and talk to you. I welcome my desires changing, my expectations changing, my alignment changing, as I become increasingly wealthy. You're on this trajectory towards the wealth. We've got the Queen of Coins here, okay? So you're moving towards that success financially. But what this is saying is that within that change, because we're growing, we're evolving, we're changing, what we used to want might not fit for us anymore, might not align with us anymore. As we grow, we want different things. You know, in your 60s, you don't want what you wanted in your 20s, you know, and some things you still want, some things you certainly don't. Our expectations change, our desires change. So allow it, okay? That's why we got that flexible card there, all right? Let's look at it together now, all right? We've got this flexible because what my goal, my wish, my desire might have been is no longer for me. So I am allowing my desires to change, my expectations to change, right? I'm moving into something new here that is linked with my wealth, that is linked with my success. But what I used to want is that dream has changed. So I might have wanted that promotion, and then I realized actually I don't think I even want to be in this industry anymore. I want to do something else. I want to do something different. That's where we need to be flexible. Okay, so this part of the reading, we're looking at money and career. We're taking what we've already got on the table and we're adding another layer. So we're holding on to a new dream, a new goal that is my new treasure. Something has shifted, something has changed. Okay, let's find out some more. I'm going to use the Rider-Waite deck. Tell me what we have for Libra, please. What's the messages for my Librans? Thanks. Okay. Queen of Swords, truth, clarity, examining carefully and closely. What are my desires now? What are my expectations? What is my belief about money and wealth? Has it grown? Has it shifted? Has that shifted what I want to create? Has that shifted my goal, my dream, my idea of what treasure is? Let's look at everything. The Queen of Swords, or as I call her, the Queen of Truth, she's all about, excuse me, truth, clarity, focus. What am I focusing on? What is my truth? So, what do I need to clean up? Is it a mental attitude? Because the Queen of Swords is all about those thoughts. Are there negative thoughts? Am I attached? Am I holding on to something that just isn't for me anymore? Have a good look at it, because awareness is key. So the Queen of Swords energy is getting clear with the King of Swords. So talk about balance here. All right, very Libran energy here, Queen and King of Swords. So you're in your head, thinking things through, being very logical, using that incredible intelligence that you have, looking at your life experience. What have I learned so far? What have I understood from this? How has this grown me? What's important to me now? You're asking yourself all those questions from your own perspective, of your own expertise, of what's important to me. Okay, so you're getting really clear. Now the King of Swords can also be a lawyer, an HR person, a recruitment consultant, a banker, a mortgage advisor, somebody who's an expert in their field. And we can be gaining advice from them and looking to them as a mentor. I want some advice on my investments, or I want to look at moving my mortgage to a better deal. I want to talk to a recruitment consultant about this job or HR. I am allowing that expertise to come in to assist me. All right, so as we do that, got the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck, which is all about the contracts wanting to come in. All right, but I'm just being told to move on. And we've got the Six of Wands again. So we've got the Six of Wands here and here. Success, recognition, riding high, being seen, right? Allowing that change to come in. The Six of Wands comes after the Five of Wands, funnily enough. And the Five of Wands is a battle energy, but he's won the battle. He's come back victorious, and he's riding high on his horse, letting everybody see him and cheer him on. This is who I am, go me, right? There's no hiding your light under a bushel here. You're absolutely sticking your head above the parapet and saying, this is me. And this is really good. Okay, and the bottom of the deck, I got the 5 of Wands, but again, that's like, let that go now. That's past, right? We're moving into something new. So what is this something new? This change? What is this treasure that's coming your way in terms of money and career? Lovely. There you are, showing up in your own reading with the Justice card. This is justice, karma. This is contracts. This is legal matters. This is the good stuff coming in. So if that's a home that's no longer for you, then this is the new home coming. The job that you went for and didn't get, there's something better coming that's more aligned with you and who you are now. So this justice is showing up. Justice will prevail. I'm hearing those words. Justice will prevail. So justice is here for you. In terms of money and career, tell me more for Libra, please. We've got death, the 4 of Wands, and the Emperor. Wow, really nice. I like that for you. Okay, so the death is the ending of the old. So we know that change is happening. We're moving through that change, ending the old cycle, moving towards the new. The 4 of Wands is fabulous, and we're looking at money and career, because this is stability, security, home, and for many of you, a new home. All right, if you've been trying to get that mortgage or sell your house, this is the legal matters wrapping up. If this is a financial settlement or a court case, we're suing somebody or something like that, this is your victory here. This is the victory card with justice. So if you're in the middle of a court case, you're going to win, and it's going to end the old struggle. And some of you may have been wrapped up with a divorce settlement, financial settlement, and it's gone on, dragged on for a year, even 2 years, even 3. This is coming to an end now, enabling you to move forward in your power with the Emperor card. This is lovely. As the 4 of Wands is upgrades, improvements, promotions, new homes, expansion, because you put the work in and you're ready. This is the treasure coming in from a place of absolute power, not from disempowerment, not from victim, but from I am creator and I am making this happen. So the Emperor, that power, the work has been going on through Aries season, and now as we move into, we're fully in Taurus season, the Emperor, really the power is showing itself now of I've made this happen. I mean, look at the power in this reading for you in terms of money and career. Emperor, justice, King of Swords, 3 very strong, powerful energies. And then we add to that the victory card and the Queen of Swords. We're in our power here to make significant changes in your money and career for the better. The treasure is on its way. All right, looks lovely. Okay, let's have a look at love and connections for you now. So these are mine from hoping to having loving connections. So we're going to again take what's on the table already. We're going to add another layer, and this is to do with relationships. They can be romantic or platonic, family, friends, work colleagues, as well as love and romance. So let's see what we have for my Librans, please. Okay. I am building loving, close connections with others. Nice. Really like that. Okay. So you're in this energy, the focus, your affirmation, I am building loving connections with others. So if I'm in a new job, then I am building wonderful connections with my new colleagues. If I'm wanting to increase my social circle, get to know my neighbours and my neighbourhood, start joining things, this is a really good time for that. And for those of you in a relationship or wanting a romantic relationship, align with this energy now and building close connections so we can get closer to people that we're already with, or we can meet new people and build those close connections, which is lovely. All right, let's find out some more. I'm going to use the Tarot Royale. Tell me more about love and connections for Libra, please, for the next few weeks. Wow, 10 of Cups, and we've already got the 10 of Cups on the table. double message then. 10 of Cups. There's my happiness. Now that can include family. It doesn't have to. All right. But this is about the roses round the door, me having everything, feeling happy and content. This is what I am wanting. 10 of Cups. I'm stepping into my 10 of Cups energy. How are we doing this then? Whoa, with the Sun. And the Ace of Swords. Okay, Libra. This is a fabulous time for love, connections, relationships, finding love, deepening love. Just beautiful. This is fabulous. All right, so I am building loving close connections with others. I've got the 10 of Cups with the Sun and the Ace of Swords. Well, the Sun is the most happy, positive, bright card on the deck, and what the Sun shines on grows. So these connections are getting closer, deeper, they're growing, they're getting better. And this Ace of Swords is a brand new beginning, a new clarity, a new focus, a new sharpness of the mind. Any fog, any mist, that's gone. We're in this, I know what I want and I'm making it happen. I know what I want and I'm making it happen. I like this for you a lot. The High Priestess with the Knight of Pentacles on top of the Knight of Pentacles. Right, so lots of repeated messages here. So the High Priestess, trusting your instincts, your intuition, trusting your higher self, your deeper self to guide you into a future that is solid and stable and lasting, into loving connections that go all the way to the finish line and not sort of falter at the first hurdle. Because true, solid connections overcome hurdles, because life has them, doesn't it? You know, we have our ups and downs, we get our obstacles and hurdles, but a solid relationship that is long-lasting, which is what that Knight of Pentacles is all about, then that relationship goes all the way. I don't want to build loving connections with somebody that it starts and stops within days or weeks or months. I want something lasting. Whether it's my new best friend, whether it's a new group that I've joined, or whether this is my existing relationship moving into a beautiful, deeper connection, or I'm meeting the love of my life and this is brand new. Those of you single wanting love, this is a fabulous time. It really is. Okay, so hold on to that dream. Don't give up. If you've tried to meet people, let's say you've been dating and you just haven't met the right person, don't give up and go, oh, well, maybe I'm meant to stay single for the rest of my life. No, just keep pushing through, because that victory is there. That loving connection is there. Listen to your heart, follow the inner guidance, and it will show you the way. All right? This looks lovely. I'm really pleased to see this for you, Libra. All right, my beautiful people, let's finish off with some angel messages for you. Final messages for Libra, please. This is the Oracle of the Angels. For Libra, please. Energy, strength, positive intention, and letting go. All right, so we've got another repeated message, letting go. Not for you. Something is moving on out, okay? So they're going to give you, and they want you to focus on the energy. You will have all the energy that you need. And you can also use this energy to clean it up, whatever needs cleaning up, okay? You know, sometimes I was looking at my house earlier thinking, you know, it needs a good clean. And like, when have I got the energy or the time for that? Right, we're going to get into, I have all the energy that I need. Look at the energy coming down, all right? We're going to plug ourselves into the battery of the universe. We're going to plug ourselves into the light of source, the energy, the power. We're going to flood our energy, our body, our being with all the energy that we need. All right, it will be available to you. So you just tap into it from a place of strength. Okay, here's the strength that I need from this energy. And through that strength, I find the positive intention, the positivity. There's the Sun with positivity. We've got the positive intention here. When you believe it'll fail, you're probably right. It probably will. when you believe that it's going to succeed, that this is your time to have your treasure, this is your justice, then you come at it from this positive energy, which creates the flow, so that you can let go of all and anything that no longer serves you. Letting it go, as easy as she is doing that, just holding her hand up with the intention of I'm releasing and letting go. I am letting go because I'm ready for my new beginning. This is lovely. Exciting times, Libra. All right, my beautiful people, that's what I have for you for the next few weeks. I'll be back on Friday with your collective energy reading. Do watch them, do pick those up, because there's a lot of really good information, even though it's not specifically for Libra, it's a general energy. So check those out. I'm going to put the link up here for the playlist at the end, okay? And I will be back with another Libra reading on the other side of Orlando, okay? All right, which is around about the end of May, okay? So I will see you then. Take care. Lots of love. Bye-bye.